Do you guys remember that iconic line in Top Gun Maverick where the Admiral tells Maverick, "The future is coming and you're not in it"? In the movie, our hero might have won that argument through sheer grit and plot armor, but in the real world, that statement is becoming an undeniable, inescapable reality. We've spent over a century glorifying the ace pilot, the lone maverick in the cockpit. But today, the world isn't competing over who can build the fastest jet or who can train the best hotshot pilots anymore. We're stepping into an era where artificial intelligence is taking over the skies. Silicon doesn't sweat, it doesn't panic, and it doesn't hesitate. And the biggest game changer shaking up the global military aviation scene right now isn't coming from traditional superpowers like the US or Russia. It's coming from Turkey. It's called the Bayraktar Kizilelma, an AI-powered combat drone built to tear up every single rule of aerial warfare we've ever known. This is the story of the end of human fighter pilots as AI takes to the skies. Before we get into exactly what makes the Kizilelma so terrifying, I need you to forget everything you think you know about old-school drones. Usually, when we talk about military drones, we picture the Predator or the Reaper, slow, relatively fragile aircraft taking spy photos or, at best, launching a missile at a defenseless ground target in completely uncontested airspace, while someone sits with a joystick in an air-conditioned room thousands of miles away in Nevada, right? But the Kizilelma is on a completely different level. It completely shatters those old limits. This is an unmanned combat aerial vehicle, a UCAV, designed from the ground up to look, feel, and perform like a full-fledged fifth-generation fighter jet. It features a stealthy, radar-evading airframe with an aggressive canard delta wing configuration, internal weapon bays to minimize its radar cross-section, and, most importantly, it was purpose-built for dogfighting, actual high-stakes air-to-air combat against other fighter jets. Think about it. In a dogfight, the absolute biggest limitation of a modern fighter jet isn't the thrust of the engine, the aerodynamics, or the structural integrity of the wings. The biggest limitation is the fragile human body sitting in the ejection seat. Our bodies can only handle so much G-force when a jet pulls a high-speed, tight turn. Even the most intensely trained fighter pilots wearing advanced G-suits max out at around 9 Gs for just a few agonizing seconds. Any more than that, and the blood drains from the brain, your vision tunnels into a blackout, and you experience what's known as G-lock, G-force-induced loss of consciousness. This biological limitation is exactly why aerospace engineers can't design jets to perform extreme, mind-bending maneuvers. If the jet can handle a 15G turn, but the pilot snaps their neck or passes out, it's entirely useless. But the Kizilelma doesn't have a pilot sitting inside. It has no blood, no brain to starve of oxygen, and no limits to its physical endurance. That means it can execute aggressive, razor-sharp turns, instant 180-degree snaps, and aerial acrobatics that manned jets simply cannot do, or would be instantly fatal to try. This massive physical advantage turns it into a relentless, unrestrained predator that can outturn and outmaneuver any human in the sky. And what makes the Kizilelma truly terrifying isn't just its aerodynamic agility, it's its brain. As we all know, today's world is driven by AI, and Turkey has integrated highly advanced autonomous artificial intelligence right into the core of this drone. It doesn't sit around waiting for human commands over a laggy satellite link every split second like older drones. It has a localized AI architecture that can process data from 360-degree sensors, including infrared, optical, and radar, detect incoming threats, and make its own complex decisions in do-or-die situations. In military strategy, there's a concept called the OODA loop: observe, orient, decide, and act. In a dogfight, whoever completes this loop the fastest wins. In the fraction of a second it takes a human pilot to look at a screen, process the threat in their brain, decide on a countermeasure, and physically tell their muscles to move the control stick, the Kizilelma's AI has already completed the loop. It has calculated tens of thousands of aerodynamic probabilities, chosen the optimal evasive route, locked onto the target, and fired back. This reaction time, dozens of times faster than human neurology allows, is what will redefine aerial warfare. When a tireless, fearless, and relentless AI goes up against a human, it's like pitting a world chess champion against a supercomputer. The human might be creative, but ultimately the sheer processing speed and cold precision of the machine will always have the upper hand. Did you know that the creation of the Kizilelma wasn't exactly Plan A for the Turkish military? It was actually born out of intense geopolitical pressure that forced Turkey to adapt and survive. Just a few years ago, Turkey was a Tier 3 partner in producing the US F-35 stealth fighter, investing heavily in the program. But due to massive political fallout over Turkey buying the S-400 air defense system from Russia, the US was furious. They kicked Turkey out of the F-35 program overnight. Millions of dollars and years of strategic planning were wiped out in the blink of an eye. Turkey lost its chance to own the ultimate stealth fighter. But that crisis became the ultimate catalyst for today's innovation, proving that necessity truly is the mother of invention. When no one would sell them a fifth-generation stealth jet, Turkey essentially said, "Fine, we'll build our own AI-powered stealth drone." And Baykar, the defense company that had already shocked the world and changed the course of modern conflicts with the Bayraktar TB2, stepped up. They poured their expertise into this new project and brought the Kizilelma to life much faster than any Western intelligence agency anticipated. But Turkey's ambition doesn't stop with just building a cool prototype. Building a killer drone is just one piece of the puzzle. Turkey is looking at the bigger picture, creating a completely new strategic ecosystem that no other nation has successfully pulled off yet. They are integrating the Kizilelma directly into their navy to project power globally. Picture this. Normally, an aircraft carrier is the ultimate symbol of global military might. It's a floating base that can project air power anywhere on the planet. But they're insanely hard to build, cost tens of billions of dollars, and require thousands of crew members to operate. Turkey was building a massive amphibious assault ship called the TCG Anadolu, initially planning to put vertical takeoff F-35Bs on its deck. When they got booted from the F-35 program, the massive ship was left without fixed-wing fighters. It was going to be a giant, expensive helicopter carrier. Instead of giving up, they pulled a brilliant pivot. They redesigned the flight deck of the TCG Anadolu to make it the world's first true drone aircraft carrier. Yes, you heard that right. They designed the Kizilelma to take off from a short flight deck and land using an arresting gear system right in the middle of the ocean. This is a total revolution in military doctrine. It means Turkey can project a fleet of stealth AI drones on long-range intercontinental missions without needing a single land-based airstrip or permission from neighboring countries. Imagine dozens of Kizilelmas launching simultaneously, networking together through encrypted data links in swarm tactics. They can communicate instantly, assign targets among themselves, and overwhelm a target from every direction, saturating even the most advanced Aegis combat systems. It's an absolute nightmare for any air defense network. Now, let's dive into the hardcore specs of the Kizilelma and see exactly why military analysts around the globe are obsessed with it. I've put together the key data along with estimated procurement costs right here in this table. Let's take a look. All right, looking at the specs in this table, you can see this thing is an absolute beast, starting with the fact that it's a stealth drone, lifting off at around 6,000 kilograms, carrying up to 1,500 kilograms of payload. And it doesn't come empty-handed. It features 6 hardpoints, 2 hidden seamlessly inside internal weapon bays to dodge enemy radar, and 4 more under the wings for when stealth is less of a priority. It supports everything from air-to-air missiles for dogfights to long-range cruise missiles to high-precision smart bombs. It's armed to the teeth, rivaling the payload of many manned fighter jets. As for speed, it currently pushes right up to the sound barrier at Mach 0.9. But Turkey isn't stopping there. They're already actively planning to upgrade the engines for supersonic speeds in the next generation. What's even scarier is its battlefield persistence, its ability to loiter at 45,000 feet, chilling in the stratosphere for 5 to 6 hours, just waiting for the perfect strike opportunity. It's like having a sniper sitting on a rooftop for half a day, unblinking. Imagine a highly advanced stealth drone equipped with a cutting-edge AESA radar scanning for targets with incredible range and precision, circling above enemy heads for hours on end without pilot fatigue ever being an issue. Add the fact that it can launch and recover on a short carrier deck using stowbar, and you have a total nightmare for any naval fleet or anti-aircraft system trying to track it down. But the real highlight, the part I really want you to focus on, are those last two lines, the price tag and the operating costs, because this is the ultimate trump card of this drone technology, ushering in the era of attritable warfare. Imagine you're a military commander managing a defense budget. If you want to buy a single 5th-generation F-35, you're dropping well over $100 million up front, and the flight cost is tens of thousands of dollars for every single hour it's in the air. It's astronomically expensive to buy, maintain, and fly. But look at the Kizilelma. The unit cost is estimated at around $35 million, a fraction of the price of a manned stealth jet, and the cost to keep it in the air, only about $4,000 an hour. In a modern war of attrition, economic efficiency dictates who wins and who loses. Having high-performance combat drones at an affordable price means a military can buy them in massive numbers, overwhelming the enemy with sheer volume. And if a mistake happens and a drone is shot down, the loss is purely financial. It's a line item on a spreadsheet. It hurts the budget, sure, but the one thing you don't lose is the life of a pilot. There's no folded flag handed to a grieving family, no loss of a human asset that takes decades and millions of dollars to train. That is a level of strategic value that no traditional fighter jet can ever offer. To wrap this up, this whole situation paints a very clear, almost sci-fi picture of the future. The face of warfare is rapidly transitioning from machines directly controlled by humans to vast networks of artificial intelligence working in lethal unison. The Bayraktar Kizilelma isn't just an aviation marvel, it's the intersection of advanced AI, stealth design, and Turkey's willingness to tear up the traditional strategic playbook. In the near future, we might not see fighter pilots in oxygen masks dogfighting in the skies. It's going to be invisible battles between algorithms, processing speeds, and pure AI intelligence. The real question we have to ask ourselves is, when that day comes and the skies are filled with autonomous killing machines, will we humans still be in full control of these technologies? Or are we building weapons that will evolve and react beyond our wildest imaginations? What do you guys think about the Kizilelma? Do you think AI drones will 100% replace human pilots anytime soon? Or will there always be a need for a human in the loop? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a discussion going. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the intersection of technology and military strategy, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. We've got plenty more world-changing tech stories coming your way. I'm Mike, and I'll see you in the next video.